One thing which could go for a toss in a big way is education. Coming and congregating to one building to learn something, this idea may completely evaporate. I don't think any school is going to open first week of June. Parents will not send their children to school. So education industry is going to change in a massive way.
My question is, can you predict two new industry or businesses that will emerge because of this pandemic crisis? So it's just a prediction.
One important thing that could get seriously disrupted, apart from, of course, tourism, which may come back after some time, but one thing which could go for a toss in a big way is education. If people are in education as a business, this could take a big, not necessarily a hit, but a change. This whole idea of children or students coming and congregating to one building to learn something, this idea may completely evaporate. Already it was moving in this direction with the advent of artificial intelligence, because right now our schools are run on just this. The only thing is, somebody has read a book that you have not read, that's a teacher. And you have not read that book, and that person goes on talking to you about that book. Instead of teaching you how you could read and understand that by yourself, 10 years goes on, they telling you the book that they have read to you. I'm making it a little simplistic, but I'm saying fundamentally, transmission of information is all that's largely happening in educational institutions. These kind of educational institutions were anyway on the way out with advent of artificial intelligence. But the virus has brought a much kind of haste to that process. We were all thinking this will happen in 10-15 years' time, but it looks like it's become immediate that right now the schools in India are supposed to start first week of June. I don't think any school is going to open first week of June. Parents will not send their children to school. How long is the question? Suppose they stay out for 6 months and they work out ways for their children to study at home, a whole lot of things will change. So education industry is going to change in a massive way unless we innovate in a very significant way, for which we need bandwidth, data delivery and telecommunications and technology. So that could be a massive push. I would say those who are in that segment of business, in next 5 years' time, there could be anywhere between 500 to 1000% growth. 5 times or 10 times over, it needs to happen, because if you want to deliver education on technology platforms, if you want to deliver all services and technology platforms, you will need a tenfold growth, and it will definitely happen.